Hey guys, what's up? This is Josh again for another film review. This review is for Skinwalker Ranch, recently released on the 30th of October. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about Skinwalker Ranch, what I like and I didn't like about the film. Okay, so a little bit of information about this film, Skinwalker Ranch. It's actually one of those really low budget films made here in Utah. It's directed by the main character in Unicorn City, if you've ever seen that. It's a really funny movie. That same guy in Unicorn City, the director, is also in this film. Yeah, it was filmed in Utah and Idaho. It is about Skinwalker Ranch here in Utah. We have this thing called Skinwalker Ranch where apparently a lot of UFOs and unexplained things happen. If you want to learn more about Skinwalker Ranch, just Google it or something. So yeah, this is pretty much about, there's this guy, he has a son that was, I guess, abducted by aliens, and like a team of investigators come and stay with him for a while and just look around Skinwalker Ranch, and all this interesting stuff happens to them. So, yeah, pretty simple story. It's another one of those found footage films. A lot of them have been released lately, and a lot of them pretty much suck. Especially if you watch some of the ones on Netflix, they're not that good. This one's actually better quality than a lot of those other found footage films. And actually, the special effects in this film are done by a studio here in my town, my city, Orem. It's called Blue Fire Studios. Didn't even know it existed. Didn't even know anything cool really came out of the city like that. But they did a really good job with the special effects in this film, with the aliens and these other creatures. Yeah, they looked really good. I was pretty impressed, actually. And the special effects were really decent for such a low budget film. And not to mention, it actually was pretty creepy. I have kind of a phobia for aliens anyway, so when I saw the alien, it kind of freaked me out. There's a couple other parts that made me jump. I mean, it's really not that scary. There are some creepy things in it, especially with like sound effects and stuff. So I really like the audio and the sound for this film. But yeah, it wasn't too creepy, other than the alien part, which of course scared me. For some people, this might not even be scary at all, but it was creepy to me. For a lot of those found footage films, they get really boring. Just like, a lot of times it's like a narrator just going through filming and just making everything super boring. This one I found to be a bit intriguing, and it was fun to watch. It was interesting. It was just around 80 minutes, so pretty quick film. It's really not that long, so it wasn't that boring at all. The biggest complaints I had for this film is it was pretty short, so they didn't really get to go over much about the aliens or even show too much of them. I felt like it could have been a bit longer. They could have answered those questions I had about the aliens, because I really did have a lot of unanswered questions by the end of the film. And so those were my biggest complaints, but like I said, special effects were really good, especially for being such a low budget film. It was a really good quality, low budget film. It's better than a lot of those other found footage films you find on Netflix and other places, because some of them is really terrible. Yeah, like I said, it was also really interesting to watch. It was pretty intriguing. The acting was pretty decent too. You can actually download this online. It didn't really have a wide release in theaters throughout the states or anything. It just showed in a couple of places. But you can visit it. Visit their website. It's skinwalkerranchfilm.com. So go ahead and check out their website. Once again, it's skinwalkerranchfilm.com. Learn more information from that website and from Facebook. Just Skinwalker Ranch, search it and like their page and see more information about that. You can also download this or watch it on iTunes, because like I said, it didn't have a really big release anywhere, and so I'll just go ahead and like rent it, watch it, whatever. It's pretty good. I suggest people would go ahead and do that, especially if you're really into those found footage like horror films, or if you're into like alien abduction films, whatever. This one was really good for being such a low budget film. and for not even being well known at all, pretty much. It's pretty good. So yeah, go ahead and check this film out. Go ahead and watch it. I'm going to go ahead and give this film 6.5 out of 10. So, of course I had some complaints, and it wasn't the best film, but I really enjoyed it, and it's definitely worth watching. So, yeah, I say go ahead and watch it and check it out. And I hope you guys enjoy the film, and thanks for watching this review, and I hope you all have a great day. Anyway, thanks guys, see ya.